Yes, class. Today we are going to learn scarce resources and sustainable development. So, welcome to this presentation exploring the relationship between scarce resources and sustainable development. Today we will learn about the challenges our planet faces due to limited resources and explore how we can work towards a sustainable future. So, what are scarce resources? Anyone can tell me? Yes, right. Limited availability and increasing demand. So first one, let we see limited availability. Scarce resources are those that are limited in supply and cannot be easily replenished. These resources are essential for human survival and economic growth, but their infinity nature poses significant challenges for our future. Then, second one is increasing demand. So, as the global population grows and consumption patterns shift, the demand for resources in constantly increase. This disparity between limited supply and growing demand is a driving force behind resources scarcity and its associated problems. Then let we see some importance of sustainable development. First one is conserving resources. Yes, we have to conserve that resources because due to that scarcity of resources we have to conserve and we have to take care of that. Next is conserving resources. So sustainable development focused on meeting current needs without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own. It emphasized responsible resources use, conservation and efforts manage to ensure to healthy and thriving planet for all. Then second one is protecting the environment. There is each and every citizen, there are duty to protect the environment. So sustainable development aims to protect our natural environment by minimizing pollution, reducing waste and preserve biodiversity. By adopting sustainable practices we ensure the healthy and resilient ecosystem for generations to come. Then promoting equity, sustainable development strive a just equitable society where all individuals have access to resources and opportunities. It addressed need to both current and future generations, promoting for a balanced distribution of resources and benefits. Next, there are some challenges for scarce resources. First one is environmental degradation. So our exploitation of scarce resources leads to environmental degradation including deforestation, pollution and loss of biodiversity. These consequences can have to far reaching impact on ecosystem, human health and climate change. Then second one is social and economic inequality. So scarce resources can exacerbate social and economic inequality, with some communities having greater access resources than other. This can lead to conflict, poverty and displacement. The next is climate change. So the ex- extraction and use of many scarce resources, particularly fossil fuels, contribute to climate change. This can lead to more extreme weather event, rising sea levels or other devastating consequences. So see, lots of challenges. So we have to protect and we have to take care of that our resources, whichever is very scarce, and we have to save them for our new generation, for our future generation. Next, some impact on the environment. So due to environment First one is pollution. Excessive resources extraction and industrial processes can lead to air, water, and spoil population pollution. This can harm human health, wildlife, and on ecosystem also, and impacting the quality and life for all. Then second is deforestation. The damage of wood land and resources often leads to deforestation, which dispute economics, reduce biodiversity, and contributes to climate change. Next is water scarcity. So overuse and contamination of water resources can lead to water scarcity, affecting human health, agriculture, and industry also. So this can lead also to conflicts over access to water resources. Next one is strategies for sustainable resources management. So there are some strategies to manage our resources, or we have manages due to that strategies we can manage that resources, or we can save them. First one is conservation. So reducing the consumption of resources and using them for more effectively can help conserve them to future generations. So this includes reducing waste, recycling, and adapting sustainable practices in our daily lives. Yes, these three cycles are, or these three factors are very important. Due to these three factors means reducing waste, recycling, and adapting sustainable practices of daily lives, we due to these three factors we can conserve our resources for future generation, or our generation. Next one is renew- renewable resources. So switching to renewable sources of energy such as solar, wind, and hand hydropower can reduce our reliance or infinite resources. Investing in renewable energy technologies and crucial for sustainable future. Then third one is recycling and reusing. Yes, this is the best strategy. So recycling and reusing material instead of discarding them can reduce waste and conserve valuable resources. So implementing if a efficient recycling system and promoting responsible consumption practices essential for resources management. Next, renewable. There is a difference between renewable and non-renewable resources. So let me see this two new concept: renewable versus non-renewable resources. First one is renewable resources. So renewable resources can be replaced naturally over time. Then examples such as including solar energy, wind energy, hydropower, and biomass. So these resources can considered sustainable because they can be used identify identify indefinitely without depleting their supply. Then let me see non-renewable resources. So non-renewable resources are finite, cannot be replenished at the rate which they are consumed. Once we used, then these resources we cannot replenished. Example include fossil fuels like coal, oil, then natural gas, minerals, and nuclear fuels. These resources are unsustainable and long term, and need careful management to prevent depletion. Then next is role of technology in sustainability. First one is energy efficiency. So technologies like smart grid, then energy efficiency appliances are building Insulation can reduce energy consumption and waste. This can help us to conserve energy and reduce the reliance on non-renewable resources. Then second is renewable energy. So let we see advance in advances in solar, wind, and the other renewable energy technologies are making them more efficient and cost effective. These innovations are crucial for transition to clear and sustainable energy system. Then third one is waste management. So we have to manage that waste resources. Technological solutions of waste management such as advanced recycling processes, then composting can help reduce waste to recover valuable material. This is minimized to environmental impact of our consumption habits. The next is individual responsible for sustainable living. So reduce and reuse, renew, reduce, reuse, and recycle. So reduce your consumption of resources, then reuse items whenever possible, and recycle materials to minimize waste and conserve resources. Conserve energy. Turn off lights when you leave a room. Then second is use energy efficient. Yes, there is a need to, we have to save that our resources. So whenever there is no need or whenever we leave the room, we have to turn off lights or switch off fans. Then use energy efficient appliances whenever we need, that time only and only that time we have to use, and we have to use efficiently. Then choose public transportation, not private transportation, but today's world going on private transportation. Each and every household, they carry their own and their private transportation. So as as we possible, then we have to use public transportation. So cycling over driving or reduce your energy footprint. So we have to we have to go in a in a short distance. So we have to we have to use cycle, or then we have to use our footprint energy. The next is sustainable choices. So make informed choices about the products you purchase, considering their environmental impact and choosing sustainable options whenever possible. Next and last is conclusion and key takeaway. So scarce resources and sustainable development are interconnected challenges to our people also, and we have to save that resources for generation or for our future. So that demands on attention. By understanding the impact and sustainable practices and taking individual responsibilities, we can work towards future where resources are managed responsible and our planets to preserve for generation to come or for our future also. Yes class, so today we learned about our resources, that which means that resources which are scarce. Yes, so resources are available in limited quantity, then increasing demand. So as per the population, there is a increasing demand. Then we learned some importance of sustainable development. Then there are some challenges how we can save that resources, and due to that challenges there are chances of scarce resources. Then some impact on the environment, which is very bad thing. Then next some strategies. Then role of technology in sustainability. And last concept is individual responsible. So each and every citizen or each and every individual that have responsibility to reduce, reuse, and recycle some resources, and we can or we have to save for resources, some that resources for our future, for our new generation. Yes class, thank you.